So this is our distance measuring system for our operating systems class. We're running with 4 different ultrasonic distance sensors. They're arranged in an order so that they can use their max angles that will accumulate to be roughly 60 degrees, each one giving a 15-degree width. Inside the box we've got, you can see the wiring where we have our ESP32 attached to our board, all the wires separately running to the distance sensors, and our external power supply. So the red cable is going to be our power cable, black will be data only, not giving any power to the PIC. So now if we plug it into the power, that'll turn on the ESP32, and then plug this into the computer for the CLI. So here you can see that we have now got the ESP32 plugged in, and we have started our UI menu. You can see our different options. So when we type in help, it'll display this menu telling you the directions and what's possible. When you type show, these are all the variables that you're able to change and their current values. Now we can type set, pick the value that we would like to change, select the value and press enter. It displays that we changed the value, and if we type in show again, we will now see that the period has changed. So now when we type exit, this will save all the values and start into the distance reading program. So we're connecting to Wi-Fi. Here we ping the server to get the current date and time. And now the numbers displaying to the screen are the packets that are being sent to our server. And we start the server. You can see that we are still sending all of the data, and we're getting it wirelessly to the server from our ESP32. You can also see that we are now running with no cables attached. So now if you look at the data that we are receiving to our server, we're reading about 140 centimeters consistently, which is going to be the distance between us and the cabinets. And now I will show John, our other group partner, walking in front, and we'll show you the values change. So you see as he's walking across, and we're now reading values between 70s and the 80s. And you can see when he's not directly in front of all of them, you get some 140s and others that were in the 70s and 80s. So now if I go ahead and I stop our server, you'll see it'll automatically create a text file with all of the data that we just logged, and that is going to be saved under security.txt. So for us to save the data that came from that, we'll just take it, rename it, and we'll call it video test. Now the next time that we start the server again, we'll create a new security file, and that will be how we will save all of our data for our next test results. The project was a group collaboration between myself, Trevor Farkas, Jonathan Schrader, Rock Durstock, Daniel Wick, and Derek Bowers.